Hey, I'm Uriah with Gearheads, and today we're going to go look at the headquarters of Saleen Technologies, and we're going to go see some of the cars, what they do, what they're about, and why we should go take one for a spin.
Walking through Saleen headquarters, you take in the company's race history, their long lineage of performing and tuning with Mustangs, now Challengers, Camaros, and even Teslas. In fact, me and Sven, the lead engineer, stole Steve Saleen's GTX Tesla and went and did donuts and drag raced in it. But you'll see that later on in the video. But touring the company, I got to interview everyone from mechanics on the floor to lead engineers to designers and even Steve Saleen himself. So the company has a crew that's pretty top-notch. These are all professionals in their fields. They have experience from other top-performing auto companies. Questioning them about this new vehicle and the vehicles they're currently working on, I soon gathered that Steve Saleen has a massive endeavor in front of him. He's building a successor, a mid-engine supercar with today's top technologies such as 3D printing and carbon fiber. You know, he wouldn't really divulge a bunch of information about what the specifics were on this car, but he told me that this was going to be a dominant supercar, that this would take on the likes of anyone else. And that is a tall order.
I feel as you go into the turn, the whole car would roll a lot and bend over, which is normal for an everyday car. So we tightened up the suspension, we lowered the car center of gravity, and we gave it a much crisper turn in and a much more predictable turning behavior with much less body roll too. We changed the springs, we re-valved the shock absorbers and changed the sway bars, added beefier sway bars to it.
Now, as far as the research and development, how much of a hand did you play itself as far as did you actually get to drive it and say, this needs to be changed, this needs to be changed, or is it more like the race driver guys saying, kind of giving you feedback?
No, we actually had the good thing is we've got Steve Saleen in the company.
Yeah.
So we actually did 2 days of myself and the suspension engineer driving the car and tuning it to our liking. And then on the third day we got Steve down.
Nice.
And to do the final tweaks and giving his stamp of approval. And so yeah, so having the resource of an experienced race car driver in the company, somebody who spent 10, 20, 30 years, actually 30 years behind the steering wheel of a race car is very useful.
Sure. As far as I've known some companies that where the engineers, they do the work, but they don't really get to have the interactive time spent with the car, because I think that's crucial whenever you're setting up something.
Yes.
That the engineers, the brains behind it, are getting to actually see for themselves.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very helpful, and that's something I didn't used to have in other companies I've worked for in the past.
Yeah.
So getting the direct exposure between designing the product and doing the last steps of the development to the fine tuning, getting it into production is a nice experience.
Yes, absolutely. I think it's
That's awesome. That's great.
All right, Sven's gonna try to scare me, and he'll probably do a good job of it.
Just a little bit.
Yes. Sven, I think your job's pretty good too, sir.
I know, it's not too bad. I don't get to do it every day, but pretty often.
And that's not even with the gearing.
That's not even with the gearing.
Oh my goodness.
As you can feel as we go over those bumps here, you can feel how well the suspension actually
Really
responds.
Yeah.
The nice thing about an electric car is you've got the instant torque
Absolutely.
at any point in time, and it's really easy to drift the car, and it's so controllable.
Yeah. There's no power band. Instant.
It's instant, and it just keeps pulling. We've got ceramic brakes.
So there's no brake fade.
There's no brake fade. We're saving 20 pounds per wheel corner, which is partially responsible for the good responsiveness of the suspension. It's got much less unsprung.
Yeah. And as far as your reaction time for your turning and everything, it's probably a better feel.
Yeah. And it helps with the acceleration too, because there's less rotational mass that needs to be accelerated. Yeah. Ready?
Ready.
Okay, now we're running out of power. Now we're not spinning that much anymore.
Still, it hooked up.
Yeah.
Be quick.
So at Saleen, we've always focused more on the road holding, on the road racing aspects than on the track racing.
Sure.
Having plenty of power is nice, but being able to use the power and getting that power to the road and going around the track fast is supposed to be our priority.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I agree.
So the suspension setup is always a priority or focus on our work.
See, I think that a lot of people don't understand that you are actually engineering the suspension setups for these. They think that you're simply buying a third-party component and just sticking it in the vehicle.
Yeah.
Whereas you're actually doing